It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have my hair and makeup done because this morning I had an interview for an elementary PE position. I think the interview went really well, so I'm really hopeful for this position. If I can get like the interviewer kind of talking and chatting and not really like focus on the question, one question, and we're just kind of having a conversation, I usually end up getting the job, or at least I'm more likely to. But he said he had 2 more interviews between the end of this week and early next week. So I should hear back, not next week, but the week after. And he said I'll hear back either way. So I'm hoping. And then I just checked my email, and on my eBay store, I sold one of my books. So I always include some freebies with books. This time around, it's a couple stickers. And then my business card, as always. And a little coupon code to my website. The book they ordered was called Tales from the Clit. It is a female experience of pornography. I'm just putting freebies in the book like that. We're going to go write a little note. Put the note in here. I have the packing slip here already. But we're just going to fit perfectly in here. We're going to go right is for 1. And I'm going to rip that off. I'm going to put it in the book. And then I'm going to wrap the book because I think packaging is super important. And yes, it is going in a bubble mailer already. So it shouldn't need extra tissue paper packaging. But I like it when people have nicely packaged packaging. And now I need to bring this down to the office so it can be picked up by USPS tomorrow. This one is going to San Antonio, Texas. So thank you, Juan, for your purchase. I am very excited for this book to get to you. If you somehow see this vlog, Juan, leave a comment below and let me know. I just got some homework done. I worked on my health website, so part of my classes were supposed to build a website for health and one for PE or merge it together. I did one of each. Then I went and checked my email real quick, and I had an email from eBay again saying that I had another order. So this one is for a Lego, so I'm going to go ahead and go get the freebies out of the other room, and then we'll get it all packaged. A while ago, my partner and I put a bunch of Legos of his on Facebook Marketplace, and then I put them on eBay. So this is the Imperial TIE Fighter. That is what we sold. It is the last Lego. It's the last one that he's put up so far. He was saying, oh, when that one sells, like maybe I'll put more up. I don't know. So I don't really know. And then the freebies I usually include are like miscut stickers, like this one, or whatever I'm laying around, I'll just grab something. Like, that's not really expensive, but you know. So I'm gonna put this in there, and we're gonna write a little note real quick. And this is going to Casey. And now we're going to take this package down to the office so it can get sent out tomorrow morning. I am going to a small little coffee shop. It's called Cadence. It's just right here at the end of the block. So we just street parked. Parking was a little hard. I tried to park on the side street and it just didn't work. But now we're going to go ahead and... Is Friday, April 24th. So this morning, I went to the high school that I'm doing my student observations hours at, and I observed. I was there for first and second hour and advisory, which was pretty nice. So I did get a little bit done. Like while I was there, I got a couple hours. I got 3 hours and 10 minutes. I need 5 hours and 20 minutes left. So I have to go back for sure at least 2 more times, because even if I go to every one of her classes, unless I stay for her prep time and like bug her, which she really doesn't want, then I'm not going to get the 5 hours in a single day. And so I'm going to go next Monday. I'm going to go next Monday in the morning, and then I'm going to leave after a first shower, run over to my doctor's appointment, because I have my post-op for the surgery I had. And then after I went to the high school, I drove down the road to a coffee and record shop called Cadence. What was it? Cadence Coffee and Records. It was really cool. The thing I started doing on my Instagram is I was posting shorts of visiting some local coffee shops. So I went to Cadence Coffee. That is this one right here. It looked like their symbol. You see it right there. You probably saw it when I was walking. The little description says rooted at Payne and York on South Paul's east side. Cadence Records and Coffee combines specialty espresso with vinyl records, CDs, and cassettes. 5-watt coffee provides the beans for beverages crafted with in-house made ingredients. Local artists work to fill the space, and the back room hosts intimate live music events where fans and musicians connect. This communal destination serves breakfast, pastries, and constantly fresh music selections. When I went online and looked for their menu, it was not very accessible to find. I couldn't find like what they serve, like a kind of like up-to-date menu. Everything looked like it was like their seasonal menus. But when I got there, I ordered the N9 Mint Mocha. I just finished it. I did not get a dairy alternative in it, and I really should have, because it makes my tummy hurt. And then I got their egg sandwich. So they had one kind of egg sandwich, which was made as is, but it had an egg on it. It had a sausage patty, And something I thought was interesting of it is it had fennel in it, and it was really, really tasty. It was really tasty. They put it on a ciabatta bun. They put some cheese in it. It was a really good egg sandwich. When I went to park at Cadence, I came from the opposite side, so they're like right on the corner of the street. So I tried to pull and park on their side street, like right along the side of them, and for accessibility with a ramp, like with a car with a ramp in it, it was actually really hard to park. Because if I park like on street parking and the sidewalk's too high, like it is on a lot of side streets, my ramp won't let all the way down. That is why those little like sections of like the sidewalk that have the concrete all the way to the edge, that's for when you have a ramp and you're loading in and out. So like it'll like slide down and get out because it gets stuck in the grass. So I've been having that issue a lot lately with parking, which is great. But from there, after I went to Cadence, which I filmed it, so I filmed it all, so you should be able to see kind of the background and behind the scenes of Cadence. It was really cool. I like saw everything in there. And then after Cadence, I went to Valvoline. I filmed a teeny bit of it, but not much. I needed an oil change. And of course, when they did my oil change today, they told me that there was a leak under my car. So I'm gonna have to go take it in to the mechanic that I take my car to and be like, can you look at it? End of the semester, and I put everything for my classes in binders. So this can be anything from the syllabus to the assignment descriptions to the assignment that I did to the readings to the notes, well, literally everything for the semester because it is for my education stuff. And what I do at the end of the semester, I should be doing it as I go, but I'm not that kind of person, is I put divider tabs in between like each week and stuff. And then between like each document, I put these little tabs. This one is for my advanced practices of health class. So I'm gonna just flip through it, put dividers in, put little tabs in, and that's what we're gonna do for a little bit. So this binder is for my critical pedagogy and equity class. Those two binders are from this semester. I am going to go into my art room and grab some other binders so we can organize them, because I don't think I organized them at least my summer semester, and I think I organized them my spring semester. I don't know. So I grabbed, which one? My advanced practices of physical education. This one I put the dividers in, but I didn't tab everything, I think. I'll double check, but I think that this one's just tabbing, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I didn't print much all semester for this class, so I'm gonna make sure I put this one to the side and go ahead and print everything when I have more paper. I ran out of paper today. And then this one is the teaching strategies and practice in physical education. Is the binder. It's for impactful practices in the classroom. So it looks like I did dividers, but I didn't tab anything in this one. This was the very first class I took. I don't think I bought the tabs till like mid-semester, but I bought the dividers like right away.